Abby's assessment, they said will take about 20 minutes, and then it's time for your assessment, Julie. Look at all these books. I've already lost her. I told her you have to stay with Russell.
I forgot.
Let's go.
I found this book that I read last year in 3rd grade that I think Eve would really like. So I'm going to get it and I'm going to read it to her tonight as a bedtime story, and I think she'll really like it.
I didn't even see it. Breathe.
When you drop chalk on the floor.
It's so gnarly. It's so gnarly. So funny.
See, he thought it was funny. I showed that to Mom and
I
Dad.
thought it
rolling.
was dumb. I thought that one was dumb.
This
But
one
you
is
just
so
look at the airport
funny.
worker's face.
I don't. So he hurries and drinks it.
Yeah, you don't get it, Mom.
It's so funny. Okay.
I don't get it.
No, 1 second, please. Okay,
Such a gross picture.
you can't.
Okay, you guys go to bed.
No.
Getting dressed in the morning is when you get the bed turn. It's
His eyes.
Smile.
I am staying up
One second.
and ordering some stuff off of Amazon. Thank you, Chad, for giving me warning that you needed black pants. So I ordered black pants for his ballroom dance competition, and then some books for the kids.
Dude, I biffed it on the ice at school today. It was so funny.
that ice is.
It was so funny. It wasn't ice. I was coming down. It was so funny. All my friends saw it too. Like, we were all walking and like it was like slush. It wasn't ice. It was slush. And I was walking down the hill and my leg went out straight in front of me, and my back was like twisted back behind me. I was like,
Wait, the hill on the new gym, new building?
yeah, coming down the hill. I slid down that.
Take the road most paved, okay? You deserve that.
We're not supposed to use
We're not
subtract
supposed
some
to go
mud,
down
but
that
we have to
hill.
go all the way around, and we're gonna use.
So don't use the road less traveled by. Use the road most
No, you
paved
use.
Yeah,
in
most
school. Don't go by the author. Don't go by the poem.
What?
Come on, that was easy to understand.
paved.
You guys get it, don't you?
Nope.
Who wrote that poem? Road less traveled. But I took. We're gonna be late. Where's your coat? Did you lose it?
No.
Is it in your room?
Yes.
You promise?
Yes.
Okay. Get back in the seat so the other kids can get in. Hurry. Get your socks and shoes on.
Russell was downstairs watching TV the entire morning, so he just got up.
Russell, did you make your bed? All right, close the door, Eve. Make sure you close it tight. Oh, thanks. Okay, get in your car seat.
Sorry.
Hurry, we gotta go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I heard you say that before.
At the beginning of the school year, Abby had a reading assessment done, and Julie did too. Abby's reading assessment came back that she was in a 4th grade reading level, but she's in 6th grade. So tell me some of the things you've been doing to try to bring that up.
Reading out loud.
Reading out loud and lots of books, right? Do you think you'll get it up? I think so too. Let's see. Okay, let's go. She wants us to give her some privacy. Abby's assessment, they said, will take about 20 minutes, and then it'll be 10 o'clock, and then it's time for your assessment, Julie.
I
And Russell, we already did a video on you. He's upset because he doesn't get a reading assessment, but his teacher got his reading assessment in early. Do you remember what it was? Yes, you do. He, at the beginning of the school year, was assessed to be just under where he was supposed to be. He's in first grade, and at the beginning of first grade, he tested at the end of a kindergarten level, but he was reassessed, and he's jumped leaps and bounds, and he's reading at a second grade level. And you still have half a school year left of first grade. He's really upset he doesn't get to have a reading assessment. Did you have fun with your teacher when you did that? Hey. 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 Look at me. Look what I can do. Boom. I'm gonna. This is kind of fun. Good luck, honey.
He showed me his class all over it. This was on my desk. It's a whistle.
Well, so why would your teacher give you a whistle with a compass on it?
I don't know. I got a compass too. Right here.
Yeah, it's attached to your ski coat. So you don't get lost when you're skiing. Maybe.
And it also
And guess
whistles.
what?
Watch.
It has of this.
Listen, there's still classes going on. And so you still have to be quiet.
Can we go play out there?
Yeah, if you want to take her outside and show her. Eve's going to be coming here next year. So it's really fun that Russell's taking her hand by the hand and showing her around and showing her where she's going to be playing. Looks like they're going out to the playground here. Tell me how it went. You speak up.
Good.
Okay, so what did he have you do?
Read.
I told Abby, I said, I feel like I'm getting a vibe from you. Is this vibe accurate? And she's like, yes. And so I asked her why the vibe, and she said, because this is just boring stuff. This isn't exciting. Like, we're supposed to film like the exciting stuff. And I'm like, let me remind you, we filmed the boring stuff too. The everyday boring stuff. And there might be kids out there who also have low reading levels, and if they see that you brought your reading level up, it might be encouraging for someone else. So then Abby smiled and she's like, all right, I'll tone down the attitude. I posted a picture of you on Instagram from 4 years ago. Do you want to see it? Sure. Okay, take a look at this beautiful face, and we're going to show you what she looked like 4 years ago. Look at that picture. Okay, put your face next to it. Let's see how much you've changed in 4 years. Can you believe how cute you were? Look how cute.
Where was that?
You were getting ready to go to the harp concert.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
your teeth are really out of place.
Yeah, because you sucked your thumb. And you were giving me no attitude on that day. It's like you didn't even know what attitude was. Now you went all grown up on me. What do you think?
I think this was great for next year. Can I go tell her all about over the school? I know where you are.
Okay, be quiet though, because there's still classes in session. I asked my kids if they wanted to go to the bookstore, and they're like, you mean the library? And I'm like, no, a bookstore. I don't think they've ever been in here before. Eve has, but I don't think they have. Look at all these books.
If Eve sees that, she's gonna freak.
I've already lost her. I told her you have to stay with Russell. Eve, look at me. I told you you have to only go where Russell goes.
Oh, but did you know Russell has one of these?
Yeah, let's go. You have right now. Take my hand.
I forgot.
Let's go. James and the Giant Peach. That's such a good book. That is such a good book. I'm fine with that if you promise to read them.
This is the second book. I'm just reading it.
Oh, they have another one?
So I'm just reading it to her in case she likes it and she might want to get it.
That's really thoughtful of you, Julie, to think of your sister before going and looking for yourself. Though I don't do it all the time, I do think it's really fun for kids to buy books instead of just getting them at the library. I like it because it gives them a sense of ownership. And when they're struggling with reading, one of the things that I've done that's really helped is given them a book and a highlighter. And they can highlight the words. They can do it however they want. Like, there's no right or wrong way. But I've told them, oh, did you find one? Oh, Robin Hood! And that's kind of what you're thinking you want to get? But what I was going to say is, I like giving the kids a highlighter, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. But I'm like, find the words that you're struggling with, and you can highlight it. Or find the words that you really like and you think are really fun and highlight those. Or you can like circle and mark. So it also teaches them at a really young age how to annotate, which is a really great study habit and skill to have.
The Land of Stories is like a really good book. It's got 7 books. They're really thick. They're really good.
This was the first set of books that Abby really got into reading. We're really trying to find that series, a way to get Julie into the reading. We just haven't found really that book that really pulls you in yet.
I kind of might do this.
The School for Good and Evil, Quests for Glory. Who has read this book? What do you think?
I don't think anybody's read that book in our family.
And they're a series, so that's the first one. And then it looks like they have 3. So you found another one. This is A Year Down Yonder. Hey, it has a Newbery medal. Have any of you guys read this? Richard Peck. I know I've heard that author before. I think he's a really good author. I think you might really like that book. Chad might love this book. He loves reading about real life adventures. He might love this. I think he would feel like a little kid reading that. He just likes to read about adults who have gone through amazing adventures. Has everybody found what book they want? Yes. Julie, which one did you end up deciding on? You did end up doing The School of Good and Evil. Okay. Did you get your stuff?
Dale and...
Yes. And Eve has a Hatchimals. Why am I not surprised? She says she couldn't find a book she wanted. I did find a couple books that I think Chad will like. Sherry can get her own books. She's been doing her own books for a long time. But I'm going to get the book Never Quit. It's a true life story of how this man became a special ops parachute jumper. Looks super interesting. And I am going to get him Endurance.
I found this book that I read last year in 3rd grade that I think Eve would really like. It's called You're Special. I think it's a really good book. So I'm going to get it and I'm going to read it to her tonight as a bedtime story, and I think she'll really like it. But she thinks it's kind of scary because there's dark colors and it's not scary. So.
She thinks it's scary because there's probably not like a little toy on the front and it's not in bright pink. But you're going to teach her that it's more about the words and the message, right? Than the colors on the front of the page. She's not going to be too happy when we tell her she can't take the Hatchimals home. Let's keep walking. We're waiting for our lunch to be brought out to us, and everyone's reading, and Eve went to find a friend. I love seeing how my kids' personalities are so different. That's amazing. And the dessert they brought out looks amazing. So we've got a cinnamon roll, chocolate chunk cookie, and a Reese's peanut butter
You're
cup.
sharing that, and then I have that, you have that, Eve has that.
Okay, so we all good? This has been such a really fun day to spend with my younger 4, with my older 2 still in school, which has been really fun. I want my kids to remember having really pleasant experiences with reading. I think teaching your kids how to read is probably one of the best things that you can do for them. One of the biggest gifts you can give them.